everyone, my next book review for you is Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. This is the finale in the Folk of the Air series about fairies, and I loved every single minute of this. So, as usual, we're going to talk about characters, plot, and romance/chemistry. The only two characters we're really going to talk about are Jude and Cardan. Jude and Cardan are my babies, and I love them so much. Jude, at the end of the last book, if you haven't read it, has been exiled into the human world, and she's technically Queen of Fairy, but she's been exiled, so she's like, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna do what I'm good at doing, and that's like going off and like killing people and scheming and plotting and things. And then we have Cardan, precious, precious baby Cardan. I love how in the beginning we get a little bit of like snapshot of Cardan as a child, and I loved that at one point he decides that if he can't get positive attention, then he's going to get attention for doing bad things, which you obviously see this in like a lot of neglected children who don't get love and attention like they should. They're usually like, okay, well, if I can't get it in a positive light, I'm going to do everything bad, so at least I'll have some attention paid to me. So, yeah. Then obviously we have side characters like Oak, Taryn, Maddox, Oriana, and Vivi, and Heather's girlfriend Vivi, or Vivi's girlfriend Heather, sorry. Not much to say about them. They're kind of just like, they're side characters, whatever, they're there. So now we're gonna talk about the plot. Okay, the way that Jude gets back into Fairy and Cardan's like, at the end of the last book, like he exiles her and says that like she can't come back unless the crown pardons her. And he's like, well, you could have pardoned yourself because you're queen. And I was like, oh my God, of course, because hello, they're fairies, so they're obviously gonna speak in riddles, and he couldn't like come out and say in front of Nicasia and her mother that, hey, you can come back, just so you know. So he like put a riddle in, thinking that she was gonna solve it, and of course, Jude's a dumbass. She's a dumb bitch. We all know this. She doesn't figure it out until like he comes back and explains it to her, and she's like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. But yeah, this book had a lot more court intrigue and plotting and scheming, and I loved it, which is what was missing from The Wicked King. There wasn't a lot of plotting and scheming and court intrigue, which is like a huge thing. Like if there's like royalty in a book, I want plotting and I want scheming. It's why I love the Tudors so much, and the White Queen and the White Princess. I'm like, I like that. I like the scheming and the plotting and political unrest. I love that. I find it so fascinating. So I was so happy that this book had it in it. I was like, yes, this is everything I wanted the other book, The Wicked King, to be. Now, the romance, holy Lord, the romance between Jude and Cardan, they are my OTP, and I love them. And it's just chef's kiss. Amazing. I love Jude and Cardan. I want more. Like, I want more of Jude and Cardan. I want like little snapshots in their relationship. I need more novellas. Holly Black, I need novellas of like side characters or like snapshots after the book, after the series ends. I need this because I love this book so much. This was such a good finale, and I am so happy that I read this. I read it in like 2 days on vacation, and I loved every minute of it. And that is my somewhat disjointed and all over the place review for this book, but that's because my feelings and my thoughts are all over the place when it comes to this book. So yeah, that's my review for Queen of Nothing by Holly Black.